living in that fear-driven state still, right? You know, we're so scared about data loss, very low, very conservative, very low risk appetite, and we're blocking everything, right? So we've got our endpoints tuned to detect as much AI as we can, updating the filters, updating the logs and the list to say, all right, as soon as these new products come out, we're gonna look to see if we can block those things, right? I mean, even talking to some of the industry leaders the other day, I was saying, I think the most important thing is really be able to embrace, innovate, and accelerate the opportunities that AI bring to the table. And I think that's an amazing value proposition for SentinelOne as you really think about, think about literally like the worst case scenario of Terminator, right? You get a threat actor that's in your environment that's operating autonomously. You've got your detection mechanisms, but it detects that it's detecting you, and now it's changing its code, right? I think some of those use cases haven't come to market yet, but if you're not thinking about how is SentinelOne or these companies going to help us really stay in front of these things that are accelerating, I think you've got to think about it from the adversarial standpoint. You've also got to think about it from the defense standpoint. So I think it's still early from a Sentinel standpoint, from a, not necessarily SentinelOne, but from a defense standpoint. I think a lot of companies are still very reactive in terms of, we've got this new tool, it's got some AI capabilities, but we may not even be taking advantage of it. How are we actually thinking about what we need to be leveraging from an AI standpoint so that we are really enabling our teams in a world of shrinking budgets? We're never gonna have more resources, we're never gonna get more dollars, but we've got to do more with less. I think that's really the big question that really, a lot of executives have to really consider.